Welcome to day 5. I'm excited to show you some dribbling moves to get started here, so let's get right to it. What we're gonna do today is add in a dribble before we attack. So dribble, move, attack. What we've been doing before has been the jab step or the cradle or the pump fake, and now we're actually gonna add a dribble and then make a move going the opposite direction. Here's the thing that we need to remember. Anytime we fake one way, we go the other, right? So if we fake to the right, we need to make our move to the left. So here's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna start off with the most basic one. There's actually 4 that I'm gonna show you, and you can do these both directions. So I'm gonna show it to you like this, and I'll try to turn at the end and show it to you the other direction. So here's how it works. I'm gonna take one dribble, and you can take multiple dribbles. This doesn't just have to be one, but the idea is you can get it down to one dribble and then make your move. So one dribble, and then cross over, and then go to the left, okay? So we're gonna start off, that's all you're doing here. You can take 2 dribbles if you want to, so 1, 2, cross over, and then attack like that. That works as well. So crossover is the first one. With my left hand, take one dribble, crossover, go to my right, okay? So crossover is the first one. Here's the idea. You're trying to get the defense to stop you going this way. You cross them over, and now you've got the advantage going to the basket and attacking. Right now I don't have a hoop, so I'm not gonna show you the rest of it. I'm just gonna show you the dribbling part, and you can add in the jump stop, either layup or the jump stop floater or the pull-up jump stop. So that's our plan here, okay? So the first one is the crossover. All right, so the second move is the crossover between the legs. So now you would add in going to the right, and you would actually step between the legs and then attack to the other direction. Okay, I like this one better than just the regular crossover. The reason being is because now you're protecting the ball. So in the front here, the defender could steal the crossover, but if you have it going between your legs, they would have to go between your legs to steal the ball. So if you have it here, the defender can't get there, and now you're going that direction. So going to the left, it would be going to the left, crossover, and then step through like that. Okay, the footwork does matter. So when I go to my right, my left foot is gonna be the one that I'm gonna step out with, and I'm gonna cross over in between. So my left foot would be in front, right foot behind. If I'm going to the left, my right foot would be out in front, my left foot would be behind, and I would cross it over through there and then step through like that. So that's the crossover between the legs. Here's my favorite one, this is the third one, is behind the back. I used to use this all the time, I still love to use it. I think it's one of the most simple ones. Now, the hard part about it is you need to be able to control the ball. So ball handling is a big important part of this, and that's why we work on our ball handling. Here's how it works. You would take a dribble to your right or a couple dribbles, and you would go behind the back and then go the other direction. Okay, so you're taking the ball around your back and going the other direction. If you needed to, you could technically take a dribble back here like this and go across. So that might be your first start. Remember, we practiced this with the ball handling like that. It's that idea. So you would take a dribble behind the back and then go this direction. The better one though is if you can get to the point where you just wrap it around your body. So you wrap it around like this, and then you can keep going. It's quicker and gets you a better advantage to the basket. Left side, left dribble, behind the back, going to your right, like that, okay? So left hand, behind the back, going to your right. That idea, eyes up the whole time. Last one, the fourth one, is the spin move. This is probably the hardest one, but again, it's very effective if you can get the person in front of you and spin off of their body. Okay, that's the idea here. So I would go to my right, and I would spin, and then spin to my left. So the body of the person that I'm going against would be right here, the defender, and I would go into their body, and I would spin off of it. So now they're behind me here, and now I have an advantage to the basket. That's the idea with it. Okay, so left hand would be left hand here, step with my right, spin with my left foot, and then attack with my right hand. So that's the spin move. That one also is very effective, and I love to use it because it's not that hard if you can get that spin down quickly, under control. One thing with the spin move is you want to see where you're going before you go there. So as you attack, you want to make sure no defenders are sitting in this spot. So when I spin, I don't spin right into a defender. That would be something you got to be careful of. All of these moves have the idea of getting an advantage by making a move like this. So taking it one way and going the other to get your advantage. So what you would want to do is attack, one dribble, crossover, and then attack the basket and finish. Next one is attack, crossover between the legs, attack and finish. Third one, my favorite, the spin behind, like that. So behind the back. And then the last one is the spin move. So you would attack, spin off of it, and go to the basket. So I'm gonna show those one time, going this direction so you can see it with me and watch my footwork exactly. So first one, right hand. You can do this with me if you want to. It'd be right hand, and then you would cross it over and then step through as that, like that, with your right foot. That allows you to get that protection of the ball. So you go like this, right hand, crossover, step through, like that. Next one would be between the legs. So right hand, crossover between the legs, step through. It's the same footwork, except now you're just going between the legs. Next one is wrap around. So going here, wrapping the ball around, going that direction. And then the last one is the spin move. So you go right, spin, and then go to your left. If you have those four, now you're able to go off the dribble and create as soon as the defender stops you. So the ultimate goal is, if I get the ball, I just start attacking. If someone gets in front of me, that's when I make a move to get out of their way and go the opposite direction. That's your goal with these. So dribble, move, attack. Let's practice all four of those and finish it off as you attack the basket. So you can start just doing the move and working on that. And once you feel confident, then you add it into attacking the basket for a shot. So then you would go to the basket, get a shot up. All right, here we go. Dribble, move, attack. Hey athletes, another defensive aspect of the game that we want to talk about is closing out, but not just that part which we've talked about, but the boxing out. So let's say someone shoots. So they actually shoot the ball, that person you're guarding. How do we box out? And this is also not just for the person shooting, but also for everyone else that's on defense to make sure they box out their man. Here's how it works. We're just gonna teach this to you. You can practice it. If you don't have someone else with you, it's a little difficult other than to visually try to do it. It's helpful if you have another friend or your family member that's with you, parent, brother, sister, that can help shoot and you can box them out. So I'm gonna show it to you real quick. Here's how it works. It's the same thing, closing out, that we've done before. So hand is up, stay in front, force it to their weak hand. But when they shoot it, you're gonna yell shot, like we mentioned before, so that way everyone on the court knows that this person is shooting. And we're gonna turn and put our body into their body. All right, so here's how it looks to begin with. So I'm here, shot, box, and I turn my body into their body. All right, that is the first thing. By making contact, you know where they are, and then that allows you to turn and see where the basketball is going. All right, if you don't know where the basketball is going, that's okay if you are boxing them out. The first and most important thing is not letting your defender or the offensive person past you. If you turn immediately on the shot and look, they know where the ball is going more than you do because they're the ones shooting it, right? So they can run past you and get it. But if you are staying here and stay in front and turn immediately to box them out, now you have them in front of, behind you, and you can turn and see where the ball is going, and then you would go and get it. Okay, so that's what we're gonna work out here. That's the box out. If you have no one, just do what I'm doing, and then you can practice that, okay? So we're in help position, ball's coming out, here it is, shot, box. I'm turning, and then I look, and then I would go find where the ball is if someone is shooting. All right, so you body, you yell shot, body, box, and then ball. So shot, body, ball. Shot, body, ball. That's what you're thinking here as you work on boxing out. Boxing out is super important because if you continually let the offense get more and more chances to get rebounds, that means more and more chances to score, which allows them to have more points. And so by us eliminating second chance or third chance opportunities, we allow ourselves to have a better chance to win the game. Remember, defense wins championships. Let's practice boxing out.
Hey athletes, here's another fun competitive drill that you can do at home by yourself if you have a hoop and you're able to get some shots up. Here's what I call it. I call it kind of like the clock shooting. So you have a baseline, a wing, a top, a wing, and baseline. You have 5 different spots. And what you have to do is, technically, you go from the 3-point line. You can do it a little bit shorter than that if your hoop isn't that wide of space, but go as far as you can in that range. You have to touch the 3-point line and then you attack to the basket. So what I start off with is I go around and have to make layups. The next time around, you can just start back on either side and go back around, is jump stop floaters. The next time after that is pull-ups. And then if you want to, if you get to this point, you can do threes. Now you can time this. You can also just do this as a competition. So I gotta keep going on that one until I make it. Keep practicing that one until I make it, then I go to the next one. There's a couple of different ways to play it. I'm gonna show you what it kind of looks like and at least do some of the layups so that you can see the rotation of it, and then the jump stops. Then you can do pull-ups and then threes. And this can all progress, or you could just say, hey, today I'm just gonna do layups and see if I can go 5 and then back to do 10 or more. So let's show you how it's done. Clock shooting, here it is. So layup here, so I made it. So I go to the next and go to the wing, circle around and attack. Take it there, so I'm at the top. And this time I'm using my left hand to attack with. Get it in there. So I'm here, and you can use one hand. Sometimes you can use both hands. You can switch it up. A lot of different options here. Last one on the baseline. And then I'm gonna show you, go off the backboard. Now I'm gonna show you jump stop. So I'm gonna come out here, and now I attack into my jump stop floater. I missed it, so I'm gonna try to go back. Down here, get in here, jump stop floater, just like that. Then I'm gonna go to the wing, attack, jump stop floater. Top, attack, jump stop floater. The next one is, I'll show it from here, is I would come up here or on the side that I'm at, and I would attack into a pull-up. So you just be going here, you pull up at the free throw line, shoot that. All right, so those are your options. And if you want to, the last one would be you come around and you just shoot a 3 from long range. But a lot of times what we're trying to do here is work on dribbling and attacking off of it, but getting your heart rate up. So you're sprinting to the next one. You're getting your own rebound, you're attacking. So it's a good workout, but it's also competitive. So you can keep time on it, or you can see how many baskets levels you can get to of the different ones, layups, jump stop, pull-ups, and threes. You can do in a certain amount of time or in a row, whatever you want to do. So let's try it. Clock shooting. Have fun with it.